Did you know that one simple move could change the way you move, help you avoid dangerous falls, and live more confidently after 70? As we enter this stage of life, balance becomes more than just the ability to stand. It becomes a golden ticket to independence, to days of freedom to do what you love without being held back by fear. One wrong step, one small moment of unsteadiness, can have big consequences, from physical injury to self-consciousness. But the great news is that you can train yourself to stay on your feet, to feel strong and confident. No gym, no expensive equipment, just a few minutes a day and a little patience can open the door to a more flexible, safer life. Surprisingly, you don't need a complicated exercise routine or expensive classes to get there. Sometimes a small movement, done correctly, can be more effective than a complicated workout program. In this article, we will explore 4 simple exercises, specifically designed for people over 70, that will help you stand stronger, walk more confidently, and enjoy life without worrying. These exercises are gentle and easy to do, but contain incredible power, helping you improve not only your body but also your mind. If you have ever felt hesitant when going downstairs, worried about standing on slippery floors, or simply want to feel more confident in every movement, this is the journey for you. Let's start with the first exercise, called the one-leg stand, a seemingly simple move that is the foundation for stability. Don't let its simplicity fool you. It's one of the most effective ways to build balance in your 70s and beyond. When you stand on one leg, you're not just working your legs, you're engaging your brain, core, ankles, and hips, all working together to keep you steady. This move is like a little symphony, where every part of your body works together to create perfect balance. It improves your coordination, strengthens your small stabilizing muscles, and most importantly, teaches your body to react quickly to prevent unexpected falls. Think about the moments in your day when you need to balance, when you step over a curb, when you bend down to tie your shoe, or when you twist to reach an item on a shelf. All of these actions require your body to shift its weight precisely, to stabilize for a split second before continuing. The one-legged stand simulates these real-life situations, better preparing you for everyday challenges. When you practice this movement, you are building a life skill, one that will help you stand not only on the floor but in your life. To do the one-leg stand, all you need is a small space and a safe support, like the edge of a dining table, a stair railing, or the back of a sturdy chair. Stand up straight, breathe evenly, and slowly shift your weight to one leg. Then, gently lift the other leg off the floor, just a few inches. Hold this position for as long as feels comfortable. 5 seconds, 10 seconds, or longer if you're used to it. If necessary, lightly touch the support to steady yourself. Don't think of this as a test of strength or perfection. Think of it as a conversation with your body, an opportunity to listen and support it. Do this once on each leg. Repeat 2 or 3 times, and you'll start to feel the difference. If you're just starting out and feeling a little shaky, don't worry, that's perfectly normal. Everyone has their own starting point, and the important thing is that you're doing it. As you get more comfortable, you can try increasing the difficulty slightly, such as holding the pose for longer, closing your eyes for a few seconds to challenge your sense of space, or spreading your arms out to the sides, like a bird's wings, to test your stability. But always do this with care and patience. The goal isn't to push yourself to the limit, but to stretch that limit a little bit, so that each day you feel stronger and more confident. The best thing about single-leg standing is how convenient it is. It requires no space, no equipment, and no change to your busy schedule. You can do it while waiting for the kettle to boil, standing in line, or even talking on the phone. It weaves itself into your life naturally, turning small moments into opportunities for improvement. With just a few minutes a day, you'll start to notice subtle but significant changes. Maybe you'll walk with more certainty, turn more smoothly, or feel less anxious when standing on an unfamiliar surface. These improvements aren't just physical. They're about regaining a sense of control, a sense that you can still shape how you live. Consider Mrs. Lan, a 71-year-old woman who used to feel insecure every time she had to walk up the small steps in her garden. She worried that one wrong step would one day cause her to fall and lose the freedom she cherished. But after a friend introduced her to the one-legged standing exercise, she began to try it, just for a few seconds a day, always holding onto the fence for comfort. After a few weeks, she found herself standing for longer periods of time without support. After a few months, She not only walked confidently through the garden, but also took daily walks with her granddaughter, enjoying moments she had previously avoided. Her story reminds us that change begins with small steps. With the belief that the body can still learn and grow, the one-leg stand is more than just a movement. It's a promise you make to yourself that you care about your body, that you believe in its potential, and that you're willing to invest in your health. Every time you lift one leg and hold it, you're sending yourself a message that you can, that you're strong, and that you deserve a life free of fear. With each repetition, you're building not just your balance, but a new sense of confidence, a sense that the world is open to you. The next exercise, called the heel-toe step, is a playful yet powerful move. If you've ever tried walking in a straight line, or imagined yourself as a tightrope walker, you've got the idea. Not only does this move improve your balance, it also improves your spatial awareness, works out the small muscles in your ankles and hips, and keeps your posture straight. It's especially important because it mimics the way we walk in real life, but at a slower, more controlled pace, helping you spot and correct small misalignments before they become big problems. Imagine you're walking through a park or moving around the house to get a glass of water. Each step is a series of small decisions: where to place your feet, how to shift your weight, how to keep your body upright. As you age, this coordination can decline, making you feel less sure of yourself. Heel-to-toe steps work by slowing down this process, allowing you to focus on the details. When you place one heel just in front of the other, you're training your brain to communicate with your feet, ensuring that each step is precise and safe. This movement not only builds balance, but also builds confidence, making you feel more prepared for whatever road lies ahead. To do this, find an open space, like a hallway or living room, where you can take about 8 cast-in steps in a row. Stand up straight, breathe evenly, and place the heel of one foot just in front of the toes of the other, as if you were walking on an imaginary line. Slowly shift your weight forward, continuing the next step in the same way. Walk slowly, keeping your eyes looking straight ahead rather than down at your feet. This improves your posture and increases your spatial awareness. If you feel unsteady, walk close to a wall or hold on lightly to a table. Don't worry if you need support at first. The important thing is that you are moving, learning, improving. What makes this exercise special is the way it engages both body and mind. Each step requires concentration, coordination between your eyes, feet, and brain. As you do it, you'll find yourself starting to pay more attention to how your body moves, how your weight is distributed. This awareness is key to preventing falls, as it helps you spot and correct small misalignments before they become problems. Plus, this move strengthens your ankles and hips, helping you stand more steadily, walk more smoothly, and feel more confident in all your activities. Consider Mr. Minch, a 73-year-old man who used to love his morning walks around his village. But after nearly falling on a dirt path, he began to limit his walks, fearing he was no longer agile enough. A neighbor suggested he try toe-touching indoors, and he began doing it every day, just a few steps in his small yard. After a few weeks, he found himself walking more steadily, no longer worried about uneven surfaces. After a few months, he resumed his morning walk, even taking his dog with him. The change was not just in his legs, it was in the smile on his face, in the sense of freedom he had regained. Toe touches don't require perfection. They just require you to start, pay attention, and be consistent. With each step, you're building a stronger foundation for your body, reminding yourself that you can still improve. You'll start to notice yourself standing straighter, moving with more ease, and feeling more secure in the outdoors. That's the power of simplicity. One small repeated movement can open up a world of confidence and freedom. Next, we come to another exercise, no less important: standing up from a chair without using your hands. Standing up from a sitting position is something we do every day, leaving the dinner table, standing up from the sofa to open a door, or getting out of the car after a trip. But as we enter our 70s, this movement can become more difficult, especially if leg strength or balance declines. Chair stands help you regain ease in this movement, strengthening your legs, core, and improving your body control, so you can move with confidence and safety. To do this, choose a sturdy, non-slip chair of moderate height. Sit on the edge of the chair with your feet flat on the floor, about shoulder width apart. Cross your arms in front of your chest, or extend them slightly out in front of you for balance. Then press your feet into the floor, and slowly stand up, keeping your chest up and your back straight. Once you're standing, lower yourself back down onto the chair in a slow, controlled manner, avoiding a hard fall. If you can only do 1 or 2 reps at first, don't worry. The important thing is to build strength, not race for reps. The final exercise is the standing knee raise, a simple yet powerful move that helps keep your body flexible, strong, and ready. Standing in place and lifting your knees up and down may not seem impressive at first, but when done with concentration, it becomes a great way to improve coordination, strengthen your hips, and keep your posture straight. This is the perfect exercise for anyone who wants to stay active without putting stress on their joints, while also building a solid foundation for everyday movements. Think about how you move throughout the day, walking to the store, climbing stairs, or turning to pick up an item. As we age, our strides tend to become shorter, slower, and sometimes less rhythmic. Standing knee raises help you regain that flexibility, teaching your legs how to move with power and control. Every time you raise your knees, you're strengthening your hips, activating your core, and improving your body's ability to respond, making you more prepared for any challenge, from a rough road to a quick turn. To do this, stand up straight near a support, such as the edge of a table or the back of a chair. Keep your shoulders relaxed, look straight ahead, and slowly lift your right knee, holding for a second before lowering it. Repeat with your left knee, creating a steady rhythm. If necessary, hold on to a support or extend your arms for balance. You can count steps, turn on music, or simply focus on your breathing. Don't worry about how high your knee is. The important thing is control, regularity, and the feeling that your body is moving as one unit. Consider Hoka, 76, who used to feel tired after walking for too long. She started lifting her knees in place every night, just for a few minutes in her living room. After a few weeks, she found herself walking longer without getting tired. After a few months, she started taking walks with friends again, feeling lighter in body and more youthful in spirit. Her story is proof that small steps can lead to big changes. As long as you are willing to start, these 4 exercises, single leg standing, heel-toe touches, chair raises, and knee raises, are your companions on the journey to improving your balance. They don't require you to change your entire life. Just take a few minutes each day to listen to your body. With each move, you're building a stronger, more confident future. Start today with one small step, and let each day bring you closer to a life of freedom, strength, and joy.